Commonly confused words. You will maybe mix up words. These words are very close in meaning, but they're actually different. My name's Ronnie. I'm going to help you figure out some 4, 6 words that are confusing in English and you think maybe they're even the same word. They are not the same word. They are different. They have different meanings. Don't ever get them wrong again. Okay, so commonly confused words. The first one is fun. And you confuse this with funny. And I say, what's the difference between fun and funny? And you say, oh, I know, fun is an adjective. It's the police again. They've come to get me. We're having too much fun. And I say, well, if fun is an adjective, what kind of word is funny then? And you go, oh, it's an adjective too. So, what's the difference? The difference is fun means you are having a great time doing something. You are having fun. It's great. Maybe you are drinking. Maybe you are watching English videos. Maybe you're studying. I really wouldn't think that studying would be fun, but learning on the internet is fun. Then we have funny. Funny means it makes you laugh. If something is funny, you will laugh. A lot of people say, I went to Disneyland and it was funny. Oh, why? What happened? I went on a roller coaster. Okay, but a roller coaster is not funny. If I went to an amusement park, I wouldn't look at a roller coaster and go, oh, what? Look at it, it's a roller coaster, it's funny. No, you would go on the roller coaster and go, woohoo! It is fun. So, difference. Fun means basically a good time. I'm having a good time versus funny. It makes you laugh. This word looks like lahag, but the pronunciation is actually laugh. Fun means it's a good time, like at a party. Funny means it makes you laugh. You can have both together. You can go to a party. The party can be super fun, and someone at the party could be funny. Maybe there's a clown. Clowns can be funny. Next one is surprise versus shock. I hear a lot of people say, for example, I went home last night and I saw my mom and my dad naked. I was surprised. Are you having a party? You're getting out of the camera. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. What's up? No. You were not surprised. You were scarred for life. You were in shock, or in the past tense, you were shocked. You weren't happy about something. You were shocked. So, surprise we always use for a positive event. For example, if you bought a lottery ticket and you won, surprise, you have $1 million. Cool. Compared to shocking news. Let's say that you just got a phone call that your friend is in the hospital because they got hit by a donkey. Surprise, your friend got hit by a donkey. No, I'm shocked. My friend got hit by a donkey. Surprise is always positive. Shocked is always a bad thing or a negative situation. On to the last one. Famous versus popular. these are very similar in meaning, but again, different. Famous means many people know you or know someone. So if you look at an example, you can take any president of the United States of America. I would wager a bet any president or prime minister in the world, most people would know their name. So if I took the president of Canada, we don't have a president of Canada. If I took the prime minister of Canada, I don't want to take him. If we took the president of America, if we took George W. Bush, the past president of America, most people have heard of the word Bush before. George W. Bush. But many people know this name. Many people know the name Bush. Popular. Do you like George Bush? George W. Bush? I'm sorry. George W. Bush was very, very famous, but he was not popular. Popular means many people actually like someone. So, people who are popular, they don't have to have a lot of people that know who they are, but they have to have a couple people who actually like them. Another example of someone who is famous but not popular, again, it's all about the government, isn't it? Would be the famous but much hated Hitler. Everyone knows who Hitler is. I hope people don't like Hitler. Come on, really? This guy's terrible. So, Hitler is famous, but not popular. Maybe when you were in high school, there is the popular boy. Oh, who talked like this? He was so popular. Okay? Or there was the popular girl. People liked the popular boy or the popular girl. But if you went to a different school and you said, hey, do you know Benny? The guy that talks like this? People go, no, I don't know Benny. Benny is well-liked or popular at your school, but many people don't know who he is. Famous, popular. Surprise, shock. Fun, yeah, funny. That's all for now. EngVid.com. Do a quiz. Bye.